monstrous lunacy, a madly dancing man, hearing unhearable words, drawn to a beloved's grave, and there, mayhap, true madness at last. As did this one, playing in death, find true death at the last. Killing a nameless lover, she pierced a heart rent by sorrow. Doth lie invite truth? Doth verity but wear the mask of falsehood? Oh, thou pitiful, miserable ones! Still amidst lies, though the end cometh not, wherefore yearn for death? Wilt thou attend to that beloved? Truths and lies, life and death, a game of turning white to black, and black to white.
Hey, appreciate that, Malum. Welcome on in, by the way. Just throwing on my headphones and I'm ready. Oh, what's up, Cassette? Yeah, were you with us when we played Lethal Company? You might not have been. I think you were in the stream when you were in Moda's stream when we were playing it. Oh, I just noticed my chat plugin is not working. Okay, let's see if it is now. Hey, there we go. Alright. Or maybe it was, I don't know. It's awesome to see that you're still on a streak when I haven't streamed in like 30 days. Or close to. Hey, what's up, the dev? Long time no see. This is the man that basically had to coach me through the Rule of Rose playthrough because I was so fucking lost on the story. By the way, we're going to be playing Haunting Ground very, very soon. Just so you know. Haunting Ground is like... it's an incredibly similar game to Rule of Rose. In a lot of ways. You know, you got the dog companion, the similar looking main character. Ooh, look at that gold radium. Look at that gold radium, Alan. That is so sick. Hey, what's up, Medicine? How you doing, man? Oh, I gotta tell you guys, it feels so good to be back. You know what? I'm the type of person that when I take some time off work, I really enjoy the first 2, 3, 4 days. Once I start to push into like 5 days, 6 days, even 7 days, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of ready to go back. Well, Medicine. I have not streamed since November 3rd. I took a full 23 days off. The last stream I did was the Silent Hill 4, well, it was a story marathon playthrough. And we did it on hard mode. We didn't get the best ending, but we were like one holy candle away from getting it. And, yeah. So I took a decent amount of time off. I think that's officially the most time I've taken off in the past 5 years from streaming. I have a new hat. I've been going to the gym. Outside of that, though, not a whole lot of changes. But you know we're back. Let me blow my nose really quick, and then I'll officially change the scene over. I'm not officially back until I change the scene over, and you guys can see my ugly mug once again. Exactly, dude. Well, my first guest back, Darkside Phil, everybody. Just kidding. All right, well, there's the new hat. It's almost identical to the old hat. It isn't identical, but, you know, it's just a plain black Thrasher logo hat. Let's go. Can lower it just a little bit more. Oh, I gotta say, you guys, it feels good to be back. Appreciate that, Malum. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had to get one of those like crown things to put in here so that the logo would stand up. That's a Peepo clap. Can I get a Peepo clap in the chat room? Wait, do I not have that enabled? Oh my career as a streamer is on the line if I don't enable this right now. Right now. Right now. You guys ever see that video where the kid that's trying to become an Optic member sniping on Call of Duty Ghosts? His mom comes in and just scolds the shit out of him. And she's like berating him because he took the day off of school just to sit in his room and play on his fucking Xbox. Here, let me find it. Crazy mom yells at streamer for skipping school. And she's like, you need to get on and like email your teachers and tell me what homework you had right now. Right now. It's like, holy shit. If she was my mom, I would just have a headache all the fucking time. Like, don't ignore me, Adam. Oh. And once again, guys, it's been a while. Once again, I forget.
Did you?
Yeah.
That Chrome is my stream browser. And then where's my camera? Oh, wow. We actually somewhat remember how to do this. Okay.
God, fucking good. I've only hit 1-5 on. That was with you, thief.
When do you go?
You have 5-5 on screens?
Alright, here comes his mom.
You are not playing!
Mama Rixie is mid.
Get off!
And the guy immediately said, Mama Rexy is mad. Because this guy's name was Rexy.
Stop screaming!
That's off! I told you, if you play, I'm gonna pull out all those wires. So shut it up and get back in bed.
Less playing time for you.
Don't ignore me, Adam.
Mom? I've been sleeping all day.
I don't care! Get back in bed!
Where we can see Darth Rixie.
Get back in bed right now.
What is your problem?
You are my problem! You missed school today!
Okay. And? What is this gonna do?
You missed school today. You missed instruction today!
Oh, I missed the instruction at a great school.
If it was up to me, he'd be in, but it's not completely up to me.
Get back in bed right now.
Can you not fucking scream here?
I don't give a shit what you're doing. It's school time!
I don't care if it's school time. I'm not doing school right now.
Why, first of all, why would you upload this video? This is my immediate question to what's going on here. Why the fuck would this get uploaded? Why? I would just love to know why this got uploaded.
When it comes to editors, it's mostly...
Why?
You stayed home because you claimed you were too sick to go to school.
I was.
Now you're okay?
I'm not okay. Does
Then
it sound like I'm
sleep.
okay?
Yes, it does,
Oh,
actually.
it does. Okay.
It does. I told you don't play.
No. I haven't played this in a while.
And yes, I'm screaming on purpose.
Oh my god.
So all of them can hear.
Well, they can't hear now.
Get in bed right now.
I don't want to get in bed anymore. I've been in bed for over 24 hours.
Okay, then do homework.
I don't have
Yes, you
homework.
do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I already told you yesterday I didn't have homework, so how the hell am I
Yesterday you
supposed to
didn't have
homework?
homework. Today you have homework. Email
No, I
your
don't.
teachers right now and ask them what you have to do for today. Right now.
Okay, yeah, fine, I will.
Right now. I want to see it and CC me on that email before I leave to go get Andrew. Right now, I want to see that email for all your
You have a
teachers.
lecture,
Right
you can.
now.
And he's still just playing.
First of all, not all my classes have homework.
It was just like terrible quality. Still got like all the programs and shit on my computer.
I tried to stream and just my internet sucks, like the quality's bad. Otherwise I'd be streaming all the time.
And then he realizes it was unmuted.
Shit, it was freaking on the whole time.
Yeah. To be fair, being a parent myself, I would be PO'd if my kid pulled something like this too. Yeah, and it's just like, I'm reminded of when I would go visit people at their house when I was in like middle school, and their parents would just fucking lay into them, and I would just be sat there like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Of course, my parents laid into me about stuff too, but it was always really awkward when you were at someone else's house and their parents just started going in on them. It's like, you're just sat there like, well, what do I do? Yeah, stay in school, kids. Absolutely. That guy was actually in Optic at one point. Fucking Optic Gaming. Hey, what's up, Lariat? I've been off for 23 days, dude. That's the longest break from streaming I've taken since 2019, but we're back now. You know what you know what time it is. You're on day 4. Yeah, dude, you were going fucking super hard here lately on the streams. Windows 11 fried your computer. Yeah, I'm concerned about upgrading, that's for sure. I don't even think I can, because I don't think my motherboard has what's it called, secure boot or safe boot or something like that. I don't think I can upgrade. Shit won't let me. I have an Asus Z490E motherboard. I don't know if it'll let me. Been hitting the Chiba. What is that? What is that? Oh, you can install without it. Well, based on what I've heard, I am not exactly excited to do that. You know, hearing things like what you just said. Oh, by the way, my fucking green screen is still on. There we go. I could see it was keying out my straw. Now it's fixed. Anytime I update Windows, anytime I update OBS, all my shit gets fucked up. My scenes are all messed up. I gotta like go searching for files. My camera frame doesn't work anymore. The drop shadow plugin doesn't work. I just hate having to spend time repairing shit in OBS. I hate that shit. I don't want to have to repair all the scenes that I've like painstakingly set up, you know? Yeah, I did too with the JSON file or JSON file. A JSON. That's a deep cut for you guys. For knowledge havers, that's a deep cut. Forgot the profiles are saved somewhere else. Yeah. Yep, and your scenes are way more complicated than mine. Like your New York City street with the Vizio thing, that's way more complex than any scene that I've ever used. And really, it's just a resized game window and like a bunch of fancy stuff around the frame. Well, if you don't know, there's this game called Heavy Rain that came out in 2009. And there's a part in the beginning where you can yell for your son Jason because he gets separated from you in a mall. And at the end of the game, you're also searching for him. Or you're searching for your other son named Sean. And there's a glitch where basically you could just keep screaming Sean forever, even though there's nothing even relevant to that situation going on in the cutscene. Have a lot of shit going on, even though it's simple AF. I ain't doing all that again. No, 100%, dude. But no, I've been going to my company gym. It actually opens at like 4:30 a.m. And I was surprised to find that on weekdays, there's actually a ton of people in there at 4:30. Like I went in there a couple days ago. There was like a trainer in there working with a couple people. You know, there was only one treadmill available, so I took that opportunity and I stayed on that shit for like 7 straight miles. Yeah. I mean, it's free, so I'm not gonna complain, but yeah, it just was surprising to see that many people there at 4 in the morning, for God's sake. I'm like, what the fuck? Saw what, Gold's Gym on TV the other day? I liken it to the skating community, you know? People like to purport that there's this, you know, this gym rat, gym bro mentality that when you go... I've been converting our downstairs into a workout room, got a treadmill and a rower. Nice. Dude, treadmill is all I need. I can just put on a video and just walk forever. Some doctor broad was saying it's actually legal for a doctor to prescribe working out, in which case your insurance would cover the fees. I'm investigating these claims. Somehow I doubt that. Because we live in the United States of magical pills. And everybody, when they go to the doctor, they don't want sensible advice. Like, hey, you should probably sleep better. Hey, you should probably be working out. You should do some cardio. Everybody wants to go get a magical pill that allows them to continue eating their McDonald's and their Wendy's and just fix their problem by popping a pill. That's the fucking reality of what most people want when they go to the hospital. Oh no, it makes sense. Yeah, for sure. But if that's true, that insurance covers the fees to work out, that's fucking awesome. But it's probably one of those, like, see, there's a big difference between doctors that people would actually go see and TikTok doctors that make claims like that. Insurance covering $30 a month so you don't cost them thousands. Yeah, for real. Dude, insurance, by the way, can we talk about how bullshit insurance is? I'm 29. I am an incredibly low-risk driver. I only drive like 7,000 miles a year because my car is strictly for commuting. I work from home, so I don't even have to commute all the time. The only time that I use my car outside of commuting is like a family visit once or twice a year and driving to the gym. I've not had any accidents in fucking ages. We're talking like now close to 6 years. And they still want me to pay $180 a month to insure like a Toyota Camry. What the fuck is that all about, dude? It would be even more bullshit if I was under the age of 26, because if you're a male under the age of 26, you're considered a high-risk driver by default because your fucking brain is not fully developed or whatever. And that's just complete horse shit. In my opinion, of course. In my humble... That's the thing. Now, every single time I say something, I have to say, in my humble opinion. Unless people are like, I'm gonna fact check you, streamer. You're a piece of shit for making those claims, you motherfucker. I'm gonna fact check the shit out of you. I was with Geico for damn near 2 decades, and they raised the price of my insurance 1 year because of the state-of-the-art safety features. I'm like, bitch, so I gotta pay more for having less of a chance of an accident. Yes, you have to pay more because now your car is more likely to prevent you from getting injured. Now they need a higher premium. Make it make sense, dude. Make it make sense. You can't. Because it doesn't make sense. Insurance is fucked. And then here's the thing that really kills me is reimbursement plan insurance. So for example, if you have pet insurance, which is very rare to begin with, but if you have a job, if you're lucky enough to have a job that provides you with pet insurance, 95% of the time it's a reimbursement plan. And you get like 70% of your money back, which means if your pet has something serious going on and you need emergency care, you got to go to the vet and it's like $2,000. You still have to pay every penny. It's just that when you file the insurance claim, they'll pay you back 70% in like a month or whenever they get around to processing the claim or whatever the fuck. So $300 to $400 a month is fucking insane. And here I am complaining about $180, which is still insane, to be honest with you. And here's the real kicker. My very first car was a 1994 Ford Thunderbird with virtually no safety features and a V8 engine. And I paid like $55 a month to insure that bitch. And it had good coverage too. When I got to Georgia, it dropped to about $280, but there's no glass coverage here. Yeah. Oh, and they'll raise your price over the dumbest things too. Like, I have a friend who has a Subaru, what are they called? Crosstrek? Yeah, Subaru Crosstrek. Those cars can be modified to be off-road. Doesn't mean they are. You have to modify them heavily to make them off-road. But because they have the ability to be modified for off-road use, they wanted to charge them like $400 a month because it was considered an off-road vehicle at that point. So he's like, you can literally charge me because of what you're assuming that I might do to my vehicle in the future, even though it's all stock. Yes. Audacity fees, yes. Honestly, if you're going to buy a Subaru, just get a WRX. Like, a WRX is essentially the Subaru equivalent of like a Camry. You know, it's like $25,000, $30,000. It's a little bit more expensive than a Camry. Maybe it's like a Lexus, I guess. But if you're really dead set on getting a Subaru, just get a WRX. It's going to be super reliable. You know, Japanese cars in general are very reliable. For some reason in the South, people feel the need to roast each other about having a Japanese car. Like some idiot I used to work with at my last job called my car a rice burner. I'm like, bro, call it whatever the fuck you want, but it's going to give me like 8 years of problem-free service, and the shit's going to be paid. Jesus, my throat. I just woke up, so the shit's going to be paid off before it's anywhere near 100,000 miles. So I'm toying with the notion of a Silverado EV. Sounds like the South, all right. Yep. Down here in Cape Kona land, everybody wants a Ford or a Chevy. I'm like, well, you can have a Ford or a Chevy, but have fun going to pay for repairs every 6 months. How do you feel about Teslas, Lariat? Do you fuck with Teslas or not really? I will say, Cybertrucks have been popping up all around my area. Almost every day, for like 2 or 3 weeks, as I was just on the road, I would just casually see one driving by. The only one that I saw that I thought actually looked cool was somebody had theirs black vinyl wrapped. I thought that shit looked sick because it was like perfectly matte black, just everywhere. The whole thing was matte black. The DeLorean stainless steel, I'm not really a fan of. And it really does look like some shit that like a 7 or 8 year old would draw in the waiting room at the dentist. That's what that truck looks like to me from the side. Yeah, I think the black wrap looks pretty sick, to be honest with you. Oh, did you see that guy that went into an automatic car wash and it like shorted the car out? What were you thinking, little bro? I thought everyone on this earth knows that water and electricity don't mix. Yeah, guy takes Cybertruck to car wash. Tesla Cybertruck, no match for car wash. Oh my god, fucking flashbang me again, why don't you? Alright, here we go. Take a look at this shit. Tesla Cybertruck, no match for car wash. That's the only thing I've done that's different. Then I pulled it in the garage and nothing. After a couple of months and a few thousand miles of ownership, TikTok user was effectively his Cybertruck was effectively a several thousand-pound paperweight for several hours after taking his truck to the beach and stopping off at a car wash to clean it up. He parked the truck in his garage where it decided to just stop working for a while. The screen, which runs all the functions of the truck, went black and wouldn't respond at all, even after performing the factory-prescribed reboot procedure. Not great. I love how they say not great. The Cybertrucker. Yeah, he just needed to put a bag of rice in it, honestly. That would have fixed it. Remember when that was like the universal advice? Anytime you dropped your phone in water or anything, just put it in a bag of rice. Like, that's not gonna fucking magically fix all the moisture in there, dude. Yeah. Yeah. If I was to get a Tesla, I would get like a Model, what is it, Model 3? If they still sell those, or Model S, whichever one is like the basic 4-door sedan type car. But the thing is, the thing that a lot of people don't keep in mind is the tags, like the registration. It depends on the state, of course. But in certain states, you have to pay up to 10% of the total value of the car. So if you get a brand new Tesla worth, I don't know, 30, I'm just throwing numbers out there, $30,000 to $35,000. That means you're going to have to pay $3,500 a year to renew those tags. So it's like, be ready for a fucking big ass fee at the end of the year. Or whenever you renew. A lot of people like to renew in January because of tax time and stuff like that, but either way. Easy fix here, just ban car washes. Yeah, from now on, people are going to wash their cars like God intended. With a sponge, a squeegee, and a fucking bottle of turtle wax in their fucking driveways. These automatic car washes are the devil. The 3 is the small one, the S is the full-size sedan. Yeah. There's actually a couple chargers in my area too. I think there's 1 supercharger and 2 standard chargers. The cool thing is, in some cities, they put the chargers right next to like big grocery stores on purpose. So you can plug your car up to charge and then you have like 55 minutes to just go do your shopping and shit. And just come back to it once it's fully charged. So the Tesla Model S. Oh my god, $76,000. Holy. Yeah, so considering this type of price here, $70,000 for the Tesla, you'd probably be paying about $7,500 for your tags every year, just to re-register. Tesla Model S Plaid, isn't that the one that has like the biggest or the highest mileage, or the highest speed, or whatever? Okay, the site just completely shat itself. I love how a lot of people were trying to claim that like Elon Musk lost a lot of money on Twitter or whatever. It's like, first of all, I swear people have no idea how the fucking stock market works or any investments. They're like, it's like you haven't lost money unless you decide to sell at a lower value than you bought. It's crazy to me how many people don't understand that. Why is it so grayed out? I need to change because they might try to like auto fucking location track me and put my nearby location. Yeah, Plaid is 83,000. Holy shit. Yeah, 83,000. It comes in stealth gray, pearl white, deep blue metallics. Oh, solid black is... Oh my god. Okay, I can show this. It's still oddly grayed out, but look at this. That solid black is something else, dude. Honestly, none of these colors are bad. I fuck with silver and black. White is a little... Nah, I'm not really a fan of white, but... Gray, silver, or black are all pretty good. But yeah, for me personally, you gotta give me the black. Arachnid wheels? And Tempest wheels. Oh, they're just slightly larger. All black interior. Oh, you can do the fucking yoke steering wheel, the Cybertruck wheel. What? All this shit costs extra? Why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? I shouldn't be. Well, it's a good thing I told it to block the location. Yeah, oh my god, 97,000. But hey, only $250 is due today. Hell yeah, boys, let's go. Fuck that. So they're clearly not as affordable as I thought. Anyway, so about Elon, a lot of people seem to think that he made a horrible decision, but did you guys see that the advertisers came crawling back? I just saw an article the other day that's like IBM, Disney, and all these other companies are going to start advertising on X or Twitter again. So what happened to that? You know, people got real quiet about that one. Also, take a look at Tesla's stock price here recently. It's fucking skyrocketed. Everybody was like, oh my god, he's broke. It's like, are you stupid? I'm not even saying like leftists are dumb as a general like blanket statement. Just those people that were like, oh my god, Elon is such an idiot. He made a horrible investment. It's like, what are you talking about, dude? Like I said, you haven't lost money unless you sell at a lower value than you bought. He's not selling, you know, X or Twitter. Of course it's worth less. It wasn't even worth like $44 billion or whatever the fuck. It wasn't even worth that. Like that price was incredibly inflated. But trust me when I say he's got a hell of a lot more than that in stock value, especially with Tesla. I don't think he loses any sleep over the Twitter purchase. But here's the thing to remember, and you guys know this because, I mean, no shit. It's obvious to most people, but the thing is, 90% of the posts on Twitter are literally just engagement baiting, and the reason for that is because you can actually be paid a decent amount on Twitter now. Some people have been leaking. Some people have been leaking their earnings, and some people who do nothing but rage bait all day, every day of their lives will end up with like $5,000 at the end of the month because of the amount of engagement their posts are getting, the click-through rates, and all these different things. So you can literally go on Twitter and act stupid as fuck and say the dumbest things ever, but if you get a lot of engagement and you reply to very popular accounts, you can make decent money. So just keep that in mind when you see these ridiculously stupid posts and you're like, why would anybody say something this dumb? Because it makes them money. That's why. They know that they will purposefully post stupid shit just to get you to respond or to get you to click, you know, the quote tweet or whatever. Because it makes them money. That's the beginning and the end of it. Let me turn my cold air on and then we'll get into the actual content. How about it? Elon responded to this one dude I follow and his IG followers. Yeah, exactly. That's what they call reply guys. Elon Musk is like the #1 most engaged person on Twitter, like the most replied to, the most everything. I think Trump is in like the top 5 or whatever. Like whatever he posts, everybody just immediately spam replies to it, and you see the same people. You guys probably recognize these names because they're very famous reply guys. Jeff Tiedrick, JoJo from Jers, Brooklyn Dad Defiant, Harry Sisson, I think his name is. Yeah, you see the same names over and over and over and over. And the reason for that is because when a gigantic account like that posts and you respond to it, that's just money in your pocket, no matter what you say. But especially if you rage bait. If you rage bait, oh dude, your bank account is fucking shooting way up. So yeah, let me turn my cold air on. It's hot as fuck in here. I'm just so heated about Twitter, dude. I'm fucking seething over here. Seeing red. Yeah, so I was actually kind of talking about you the other day in my Discord, Yellow. And I don't care to say this because it wasn't in a negative light. If you didn't do what you do, because I know you said you're in like real estate and property, I feel like you would be a super successful, you'd be like the Rick Rubin of the sort of content creation world, you know what I mean? Say, you know, Rick Rubin as an example. He doesn't play an instrument per se. He doesn't really compose music, but his consultation ability creates some of the best music, you know? Artists work with him strictly because his ability to consult with them and like collaborate on a project makes it into a fucking like world-class iconic album. Yeah, so your like biggest strength, I mean, you can stop me if I'm overanalyzing, but for me, I feel like it's consulting with people and telling them what they need to do to succeed. Now, as you know, whether or not they want to listen to you, that's a whole other story, but, you know, I've never had a conversation with you, whether about me or anything else, that I didn't feel like you weren't telling me for good reasons. Oh yeah, producers don't have to, they don't have to create anything. All they have to do is sit there and work with a band and collaborate on ideas and help them get to the end product of their vision. Like a perfect example. Rick Rubin worked a lot with Red Hot Chili Peppers. One of their biggest songs, Under the Bridge, wasn't even supposed to be a Chili Peppers song ever. They have to make sure the end product is the shit people love. Exactly. All he did was open up a journal that Anthony Cletus had and was like, hey, what's this like this kind of poem that you wrote here? And he's like, oh, that's not for Chili Peppers. That's something else. And basically he's like, no, man, this needs to be a song. And he convinced them that it needed to be a song. And then they got the rest of the band members working on it. That became Under the Bridge, which is one of their biggest singles ever. So he didn't compose anything. He didn't write anything. He didn't play any instruments on it. But he convinced the band to make their most popular song ever. So, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Connecting those thoughts idea-wise is one of the most valuable things. It's the reason why this motherfucker has like 12 Grammys. He has a fucking country Grammy, for God's sake. He's worked with every artist imaginable. System of a Down, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Slipknot, Jay-Z. He worked with Kanye West on the Yeezus album, which a lot of people covet a lot nowadays. People talk about that album very highly. The man's able to recognize what gets people excited and what gets people to come back. Yeah, his consultation, musically, his consultation is second to none. Right, and that's the thing, Lariat. But the other thing is, you know this more than anybody. People don't want to hear that from you. because you're going to come to them and say, hey man, I'm noticing this gap in what you're doing. Like, you could be doing X, Y, or Z, and things could be growing. And you don't charge for it, which I think is crazy. Probably should. And then people get all emotional. They're like, no, fuck that, man. I know what I'm doing, and I want to do what I want to do. And okay, you're lost, but you know, somebody's coming to you trying to be honest, and you know, you could at least consider what they have to say, because you never know. It could be one person's advice you listen to that completely turns shit around for you, but you're not willing. I got a call last week. If I gave you 100K tomorrow, what would you do with it? I said I'd buy everything I need for my stream and give you back 90K. Yeah. Nah, man. An artist is only an artist to themselves. It takes a certain person to know how to garner an audience. True. Yeah, true. Like, how many times do you hear, and you know what's crazy is, I know that sometimes this is played up for like YouTube views or whatever, or just to make up stories about bands and different things, but you know how many famous songs were created because of mistakes? You know, like guitars being fucked up and somebody being like, oh no, you should play it that, like a guitar is out of tune, for example. And somebody's like, oh, let me tune it up. And someone else is like, no, don't tune it up. It sounded good the way it was. If you didn't listen to the person who said it sounded good the way it was, you would have just changed it, tuned the guitar up and played it differently. And then the song we know and love today wouldn't have been the same. You know what I mean? There's a lot of examples of songs that were made because of mistakes. I've seen some talented people in my life, man, but they got no idea how to get from good to great. Yeah. You know, streaming is a perfect example too. By the way, I had this fucking butter knife because it helps you replace the pads on here. I would explain how, but it's a long story. Basically, there's driver covers in here you have to pop out with a flat object. I heard Lil Six for 2 minutes and his entire career played out in my head 20 years ahead, and I don't rock with that music. I've actually never heard his music, but I see that he's put out like, what, 7, 8 albums? Right, yeah. Like streaming is a perfect example. Like when you go to someone and you tell them, look, I can see what you're doing wrong. You know the best advice that I heard you give somebody? And I'm not going to say who it is because I'm not trying to name names or any of that bullshit, but the best advice I heard you tell somebody was, you need to stop thinking about the stream being about you. The stream is not about you, it's about the chat. Do things that the chat would want to do, not just what you want to do all the time. Because who wants to see that? Who wants to see some person, you know, argue with their chat? Well, I don't want to do that. You guys can go do that on your own time. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like, what? Then why are we here? Why are we watching? And you know what? You know exactly who I'm talking about. When this person started doing more community-oriented things, what happened? Growth, bits, subs. And you're sat there like, I've been fucking telling you, dude. It's like Silent Hill 2 versus the remake. The remake is essentially taking SH2 and making it standard to the modern game, but what made SH2 so great and appealing to a lot of players to begin with was the perceived mistakes. Exactly. Yeah, and everything, you know, there's a very famous saying that I agree with. I told a real estate investor the same thing. You have to consider the end user, not you. I mentored 2 kids, both 13. Now they're approaching 16. Oh, dude, when I was 13, that type of advice would have gone in one ear and out the fucking other, unfortunately. Now, when I turned like 24, 25, it started to click in my head like, oh, all the shit that my dad was trying to tell me when I was 13, 14 was like 100% true. But it took a long time for that to sink in. One makes about $500 a day. The other's right where he was at 13. Yep. You're either going to listen to and digest that information, or you're going to fix your eyes forward and think that you know best. And very quickly, you will find out you don't know best. Very few people do. What I was going to say about your message, Malum, there's a very famous saying that art is never finished. It's just abandoned. And That was in the Twin Perfect video, as you probably know. But that's a perfect example for Silent Hill 2. If they were given another 6 months to work on that game, the end product could have been completely different. But because they had these very strict deadlines, they had to sleep under their desks, they were working in what essentially looks like a tax office, working on this game. All those time constraints and all the scheduling, all the planning meetings that were just rushed 24/7, everything came together and culminated in the game that we know. Whereas if they were given, like I said, if they delayed the game, if they gave it another 7 months, maybe it could have turned out to be shitty. You never know. I wouldn't say shitty, but it just would have been very different. It would have been potentially unrecognizable. The example that everybody always gives and they gave in the Twin Perfect video is Star Wars. Like, the original Star Wars, the 70s, like 79, 1977, and then 1980, and then 1981, I think, was the original run. Those movies had a lot of special effects constraints. They had a lot of budgetary constraints and a lot of different things that all created the movies that everybody loves. And here comes George Lucas in like 1997 or whatever and just says, I'm just going to bulldoze all that and just give you guys half-ass CGI. Because that's what you want, right? The special editions. Fuck those original editions. I've got a better idea. It's like a slap in the face to all the people that worked on those special effects, And that's why I hate what the HD collection tried to do. Because the Silent Hill HD collection didn't say, you know what, there's this source material, we're going to respect it, and we're going to make very minor changes. Like, all they really needed to do was upscale. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to stamp their mark all over it. They wanted to change the script, they wanted to change all these lines, they wanted to recast all the voice actors. Like, that's not even sensible. That's just disrespectful to the source material. So they were fucked from the beginning because nobody was going to put up with that. I know I certainly wasn't. I was straight up protesting that shit. I was like, I will not buy it, but my brother was a dumbass and he bought it anyway. Some things never change. But no, what you're saying is 100% true, man. Like, I've told this story before, but I was 18, 19. I went into the workforce for the first time. I had only done a work study in the past at a university, and it was IT related, so I could kind of do my own thing. And when I went into the workforce and I realized, oh damn, I have a boss that's going to tell me exactly what they want done, how to behave, how to act, what to do, like, and I didn't even like the fact that they were getting on my case about being late. And I didn't understand why it was important that I wasn't late. And, eventually there was this manager who was known as just being the really cool, friendly manager that everybody was on good terms with. She pulls me back into the office and she's like, I'm just going to be 100% with you. Your attitude is terrible and you would have been fired if it wasn't for me. And that just, sometimes you need to hear it from somebody that's not your parents. I'm sure my parents were sick to death of my behavior too, but of course you don't want to listen to them because you think that when you're 18, 19, you think that they're trying to hold you back, dude. You think that they don't have your best interest in mind. So when I heard that from a manager who was known, had the reputation of being the cool, laid-back manager, that's when I started to think, okay, maybe I'm the problem. And then I started to fix my behavior, so. Sometimes it just takes somebody to drill it into your head that you're being a dumbass. Ooh, I think this is the day of night. Alright, now let me check. Oh yeah, I was going to show this as well. I did post these in my Discord, but I got a Holy Grail record that I've been after for a very, very long time the other day. It's called Document Number 8 by a band called Page 99. They're from Sterling, Virginia. They were active from like 1997 to about 2002-ish, and then they broke up. But they've gotten back together for like some charity shows and stuff. But one of their last and arguably most popular album was called Document Number 8. They had all their albums numbered. It was like document numbers, 1 through 7 or whatever. And then they took a hiatus for a while, and then they came back with Document Number 8, and it turned out to be like their best album. But take a look at this art, dude. This art is fucking amazing. I could just get the album out, Alright. Yeah, check this shit out. So here's the cover. Here's the actual album. The center is the right nostril on the pig snout. Perfect condition too, just a little bit of dust on there. Otherwise perfect. And then it has this amazing lyrics booklet with this fucking awesome like corpse art on it. Look at that. The whole book is full of artwork like this. So yeah, I really want to frame this. I'm kind of conflicted because I want to listen to it, but I also want to frame it. But yeah, got a really, really good deal on it. And that album came out in 2001 originally, so for how old it is, I really can't complain about the quality. Now, I have PC, let me see. I don't know if I have the PC version of Mirror's Edge, but I do have the PS3 version of Mirror's Edge. So my question is, do you guys want me to play Mirror's Edge or Haunting Ground? I know Haunting Ground is way more in line with the shit that I usually play, so I'd be down to play that. But I also have really been itching to play Mirror's Edge, and the whole point was that we were going to branch out and play some different stuff. That's not always strictly horror. So I'm down for either one. It doesn't matter to me. Dude, it's 38 degrees outside. How the fuck? I forgot how hot it gets sitting under these lights just for a few minutes. Need to skip this. I usually open up with this. Yeah, now is also a good litmus test because I want to see how many of these songs they're going to copyright or mute. They won't copyright strike or anything like that, but they'll definitely mute the VOD. Because they're not a fan of people using Silent Hill 2 music anymore now that the remake is out. Any of the songs that got remixed for it, they are not a fan of you using. Damn it, dude. I actually subscribed. I said this in the Discord, but I subscribed to Chris Hansen's new show called Takedown. And they've been releasing some free episodes on YouTube, but some not. And man, it's fucking awesome. It's like he never left. I mean, Chris Hansen is like in his 60s now. He's pushing 70 even, but he's still doing it. You know, it's like he hasn't lost his touch at all. He's still very, very sharp to be his age, and doesn't look his age at all. He looks way younger. Oh, I can't find that one "I've Been Losing You" song from. That's weird. Alright, let me see if I can get Haunting Ground to run, because I want to give that a shot. Give it a little spin. I'm gonna go ahead and change the title. Yeah, so didn't Nintendo sue somebody recently for emulation or something? I thought I read something about that, unless I just wasn't paying attention. I saw a video titled like "Nintendo sues dumbest streamer ever," and I was like, oh, that's great. It was like a guy that was being very blatant about emulating and downloading ROMs and shit. Yeah, Nintendo is one company you don't fuck around with when it comes to stuff like that. Like, you just don't. It's a terrible idea. Let's see. Okay. Let me get my controller connected. One sec. Gotta figure out which DualShock 2 I want to use, and gotta find the adapter for one. Alright, got everything I need. Let me just plug it up here. And you know what? Why not? We'll go with, we will go with the green screen today. I haven't busted that out in, well, a while.
Be as it may, the end doth remain. All go on only toward death. The first words at thy left hand, a false lunacy, a madly dancing man, hearing unhearable words, drawn to a beloved's grave.
Okay, I think all my mapping is correct.
Madness at last. As did this one, playing in death, find true death at the last. Killing a nameless lover, she pierced a heart rent by sorrow. Doth lie invite truth? Doth verity?
Alright, let's see. Scenes of explicit violence and gore. Sign me up. Sign me up. Dear God. Wow, this looks so fucking cool. Okay. All right. Getting out the green screen. Let me go ahead and set up the filter. So give me 1 second and we'll play. Oh yeah, I also need to adjust the audio so that it's coming out from a different channel. Should be easy enough. Yep, it worked. Awesome. All right. All right, 1 second. Just opening up the green screen. I'm fucking excited for this playthrough, man. I've been looking to play this almost as long as Rule of Rose. All right, let's see what we got here. Surprised there's no gap down there. And then behind me, there's a little bit. Okay, that should get us mostly there. And then I'll just make this a little bigger. Hey, it actually turned out pretty well. And then let's just... I think I can game capture this. Okay, I can game capture it, and then let's just move the chat where it needs to go. Which is right above me. Alright, awesome. Well, oh, I can see the edges of the camera frame. Oh, you fuck. I'm so stupid. I already had this set up to where all I had to do was this. Dude, I already had it all set up before. I'm so dumb. Anyways. Why am I so dark? That's my question. I have a bunch of lights on me. I shouldn't be this dark. And you can see the outline of the thing really well. That's all back here. Oh, okay, that fixed it. I just had to angle that one light upward a little bit. Alright. Now I'm still way too dark. I don't know what's up with that. Even if I point the light directly at me, it still does that. Let's see. I might just restart the camera. If I have to. Here, I'm gonna do that. Bro, what is going on? There we go, that helped a little bit. This is legitimately the only thing I've ever seen of this game, is this one tiny little intro CGI cutscene. That's it. There we go, that finally looks a little bit sharper. Oh, and now you can see the spotlight down here, which is good. I swear, it's so easy to get this confused with Rule of Rose because they're extremely similar games. Blonde girl with ponytail, dog companion. I don't know how the dog mechanics work in this, but if they're anything similar to Rule of Rose, then yeah, would make even more sense. Wow, that is a very PS2 loading screen. Okay, no menu or anything like that, at least not yet. Hey, what's up, Dr. Red? How you doing, man? Feels good to be back. I really needed that time away. I took a lot of time away from Twitch in general, and I really, really needed it. A large tree is sprawled out here. A fountain. Looks like it is quite the antique. Oh yeah, I also need to move the game over a little bit. Let's go ahead and slide that on over. That should be okay. I could leave a tiny bit more space. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up, Shadow Man? Dementor. Yes, that's what I have it as on the PS3. This actually looks really good, by the way. Long time no see, Shadow Man. How you been? Long time no see to everybody. These controls feel very odd. I can't tell if they're delayed or not, but they definitely feel weird. Hey man, I haven't been here in a long time. I was doing a lot of stuff, but I'm glad to be back. Now I'm just gonna integrate streaming back into my life again, you know? What happened? Not a whole lot. Really, I just focused on work. I went to the gym a few times, like 3-4 times. And just did a bunch of walking because it was very fucking cold outside and I didn't want to do that outside. Yeah, and I just spent time hanging out with friends and just not thinking about streaming, not turning on my camera. I just really needed that time away. I can't just walk around all day holding these sheets around me. Call me old-fashioned, but I would prefer a normal set of clothes to these bed sheets. Nope, we're just gonna run around in bed sheets the whole game. How's your marathon been going, Dr. Red? Are you starting to feel a little bit tired? I appreciate that, Shadow Man. I missed him too, dude. I really did. I missed turning on the camera and talking to you guys. I really did. I'm very happy to be back. We got a new hat to commemorate the streams returning. It's a very basic Thrasher hat, but I like it.
I've gathered some clothes for you.
Yeah, that's good, man. I think both of us went way too hard last year. We both burned ourselves out.
Don't go. Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
The British accent.
Yes, Master. We will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
What's this character's name? Fiona, I think. If I remember right. Bro, put some clothes on. She said she had clothes for me. Oh, is this them? Okay. There's a change of clothes. The maid is apparently laid out. Yes. No, I'm gonna choose not to. Oh my god, I saw that, Dr. Red. Dear God. What has this world come to? Wow. Well, we wouldn't want this outfit to be very revealing or anything.
Wait a minute. I remember being in the car with...
I actually haven't seen it. Is that the one that came out a couple of years ago? The one that came out in like 2021 or 2022? That worked, but now what should I do? If I could just find a map of this place, then I could get my bearings. Additional actions. Square to kick, triangle to throw/set, throw some objects after equipping them, or place them down on the ground. L1 to crouch, R1 to backstep. Push background objects. Charge. Oh, to tackle an enemy, damn. Wow. It's over. Well. Okay, crouch, backstep. Okay. Really? Fucking turbo got enabled? How? Okay, I just had to reconnect it. There we go. Oh, that's tackle. Okay, so you have to run for a few seconds and then press square to tackle. Okay, not bad. Oh, look at that reflection. A chest used to store clothes. The sun is starting to set and it will come, and with it will come night. Wow, so this is one of those games where you can examine like everything. I appreciate that. The clock etches out moments in time. Oh, that's how you save, okay. Hang on a second. Mm-mm. Just gotta check something here. No, don't start on the references, Dr. Red, because you know we're missing a lot, dude. Hmm. Okay, let me see if that... The fuck? Just trying to fix one thing, man. I'm trying to fix something really quick, Kendo. What's up, by the way? Long time no see, sir. Good to see you. I came back to play a sus game. You could argue that. You could make that argument. Okay. Got it fixed. We just got our clothes. We just got our clothes, we've discovered jiggle physics. We're in pretty good shape right now, dude. Pretty good shape. Yeah, you know, the last time I watched this game, you know who was playing it? Samich and Hex were playing it the last time I saw it. Now, one thing I've learned from rendering out and uploading all my stream VODs is that I regularly keep the game volume way too fucking high, so I'm gonna tame that and I'm gonna tone that down a little bit. So I've turned the game volume down a decent amount. You guys tell me if it's too quiet, but what I've noticed in watching my VODs back is I usually keep the game volume way too high. Earthquake-inducing physics. The pudding physics are out of this world. They really are, though. What's going on? Wait, how do I... It was like triangle to pick up objects, right? Why would they even put this down here? Oh, shit. Huh? What's this? Antimony powder. What the fuck is that? Is there a menu where I can look at these things? Select really doesn't do anything? That's weird. Yeah, what about the girl? Are you talking about the girl from Rule of Rose? Because I already forgot her name. I just remembered it called her the unlucky girl like a quintillion times throughout the game. Because she looks very similar to this one. All Capcom games, yep. Yeah, Capcom definitely had a thing for blonde female main characters for a while. A massive book stands stalwart. It looks quite old. Perhaps it's an antique. Yeah, the last time I watched anybody play this game was Samich and Hex, like, years ago, and I had no fucking idea what was going on. Desk is locked. Lavender. We've got lavender and antimony powder. There's something scribbled on the board. Luminescence. Luminescence are tiny creatures that respond to the ethereal energies given off by Azoth. They can be used to help track down nearby Azoth. However, several precautions must be taken while handling them. 1. When luminescents come into direct contact with an Azoth-infused item or being, they send forth a small charge which shocks the carrier. The higher the concentration of Azoth in said carrier, the greater and more powerful the shock. 2. Luminescence lifespan is dramatically decreased whenever they come into direct contact with the open air. This time differs from specimen to specimen, but is never much longer than a few minutes. Luminescence, Azoth. No clue what any of this means. Old scholarly masterpieces fill up the shelves. It's almost as if someone has been doing some research here. No. The script looks almost Latin in nature, but unfortunately it's all Greek to me. Oh. Good one. That's a good one, dude. Not to state the obvious, but this is clearly the castle study. Okay, but why are we here? Is my question. This is one of those games that I've wanted to play for so many fucking years and just never in my life have actually sat down and taken the time to do so. I even bought this on the Japanese PSN store because I was like, oh, this is going to be my gateway to learn how to at least read basic Japanese, and I just didn't do it. So that's a teehee. Dude, seriously, her skirt is like flapping up so much you can basically see her ass. Capcom, please. Capcom, please. Do more? Whoa, that's not what I was saying. What the hell have we got here? It's Shrek. Shrek is making a guest appearance in this game. Cyrax, oh my god. What the fuck? What is little bro thinking? He looks like Quasimodo. A little bit. Okay. Is he gonna chase me? Okay. I was wondering. Wait, didn't they just teach me how to shove? Let's try that. Let's try the tackle on this guy. Where's he at? Bitch. Oh, I shoved him, but it didn't do much. And Fiona, the heroine name, it just makes sense. Absolutely. I have to get away. I don't have time for this. Okay, dude. Okay. I was gonna say, fucking let go. What the there's another troll in here, dude. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? You're a dummy. Can I even... Nope, I'm fucked. Oh, this guy's actually a dumbass. He doesn't even... He could have had me dead to rights 3 times and he didn't go for it. Oh, she is gonna need to rest. Oh no, what should I do if I don't do something that thing will get me? Evasion points. Press the circle button when near closets or beds to hide and escape enemies that are pursuing you. While hiding, Fiona's stamina recovers at an accelerated rate and her panic decreases at an increased speed. What? Also, press the circle button once more while hiding to exit the evasion point at any time. If you approach a possible evasion point while being pursued by an enemy, the words, "Wait a second, what's that?" will be displayed. This is a hint that means there's an evasion point nearby. However, be warned that if you repeatedly hide in the same location over and over again, the enemy will soon catch wind of your hiding spot. Okay. So that's going to be here. Yeah. I really like the look of this game, I'm not going to lie. I think it looks very cool. What a disgusting creature. You guys ever see Futurama? Hey look, the disgusting little men are starting to sing. It's one of the best episodes. The Slurm Factory. Okay, so once he closes the door, okay, it'll straight up tell me coast clear, so now we can head back that way. What a dummy. Can I close the door behind me? Doesn't look like it. This could have been the RE4 graphics if RE4 is in fixed camera angle. Yeah, this looks significantly better than the RE4 port, if memory serves. The RE4 port on PS2 is like really bad looking, not gonna lie. Bisque doll. Okay. And we've got a chemistry lab in here. An alchemy lab. There's some kind of file here. Old parchment. Okay, but for real, how do I read these things that I'm picking up, dude? Hang on. There was a select button. Old parchment. I feel it feels like I'm watching RE3 Jill all over again. Yeah. A deciphering of the Book of Origins, Seferu Yetera has uncovered the process for creating life from earth soil. This golem needs not nourishment nor sleep, making this earthen guardian the ultimate safekeeper of our deepest alchemic secrets and knowledge. I dub this creature Emeth. Congratulations. Such tremendous heat. With heat like this, I'm sure it's used for refining. Oh. Another one of these. And there was nothing in it. Funny how all it took for me to figure that out was just mashing buttons near a jar that looked like it stuck out from the background. Sometimes you just gotta mash the shit out of your controller. What kind of equipment is this? It looks old, but someone has taken painstakingly good care of it. Hey, no problem, Dr. Red. Appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. Yeah, she looks a lot more like RE5 Jill to me. With the blonde and the ponytail and everything. Registers a little bit more like RE5 Jill to me. It's completely ruined. What could have happened here? Yeah, a little bit of both. It's like a mixture of both. 3 and 5. A typewriter. Well, we already know it won't save because the clock saves in this game.
Computer, that's for sure. It has alphabetic keys, though.
Well, it said Emeth. Jesus, why was that so loud? Emeth plate key. Okay. I mean, it put the thing in all bold red, so I just assumed. Is this a bird cage? It looks like the remaining husk of a bird in the cage. So she's from modern times? She said it's not a computer, that's for sure. So she's from like modern times and doesn't know what a typewriter is? I've never tried using a typewriter, no. Never really had a need. Nothing unusual. A huge doll made of earth blocks the door. There's a slot-shaped hole in its chest. Okay. Can't be that easy, right? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be one of those games where they made me get like multiple parts to the key. But I'll take this too. I ain't gonna complain. I think I saw a typewriter at a Goodwill one time, and yeah, it's crazy because the keys, like, you actually feel the swing of that thing that, you know, the batter that smacks into the paper. Yeah, and then you slide the thing back over to get back to the left side of the... Why do the stairs stop halfway? Oh, I see something shining on that ledge down there. Unless this game is about to introduce some platforming mechanics, I can't get there yet, though. It's like some Zelda shit where I have to kick the... Looks like an old well or something. The opening has been sealed up with a wooden board. I believe ours is still stashed somewhere. I opened it again, but the swivels need some WD-40 and of course new ink ribbons. Yeah. I would love to own one. I don't know how expensive they are now though. I like how there's not really load times. You just open the door and immediately you're on the other side. That's cool. This game seems fucking huge. It seems like this castle area is just gigantic so far. Okay. Huh? What's this? Jesus. The piano, dude.
Fiona. I see you finally awakened. There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you.
It's gonna be a corpse. You can tell just by looking at it, it's a corpse. Just do it. Just rip the band-aid off.
Beautiful, isn't it? That, my dear, is what you will become in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
What is this thing? It's really giving me the creeps. Why would anyone in their right mind put something like this here? What's this? Chamomile? Yeah, give me this key. Garden key. I love the sound effects in this game too. They're so good. Capcom is always really good at that. The harp is so large and bulky, it's hard to imagine people actually play these things. A bookshelf of fine design. It has a rather sturdy look to it. A wealth of information right before your fingertips. A lot of the books seem to be on the subject of music. Okay, and then if I apply enough force, I might be able to knock it over. Oh, I bet we have to tackle it. What? How did that not work? This way? Oh no. Well, if I can't do it, does that mean I have to lead that dipshit in here and have him run into it? I really hope not. I think I'm gonna have to, dude. Yeah, I can't do anything. So we'll have to get something else to knock this over. Alright, we have the garden key now. Yeah, a lot of people consider 2006 to be the end of that entire era. Like, the era is basically 1999 to 2006, which was, or you could argue 98 as well, like when the Dreamcast first came out. Nice. Yeah, 1998 to 2006, I would say, is a whole era. And then after that, that's when 360, PS3, and Wii took over, and you could definitely say that a new era started then. Is that one of those Azoth things they were talking about or whatever? Or luminescence? Yeah, when the gritty shooters took over, like Gears of War. I wouldn't call Halo a gritty shooter, but luminescents are tiny creatures that feverishly pursue Fiona once that have caught wind of her. When a luminescent makes contact with Fiona, it not only puts her in a state of panic, but it also ruptures, producing a sound which attracts the unwanted attention of nearby enemies. Luminescents do fade over time, but the most effective way to rid yourself of these troublesome creatures is to reach a neighboring area and close the door. Doing this cuts off the luminescent's sensing ability and stops them dead in their tracks. Okay. Oh, what? Something strange about this part of the floor. Okay, so we gotta... Why in the world is there a chair here? Oh, what the fuck? It came through? What's this? Cracked plate key. Okay, so we will need to get a second part to this one. Kitchen area? Or butcher area? Chicken jerky. Looks like the meat is being served. It appears they still haven't finished preparing it. Guys, speaking of, guys, I'm fucking excited. We're gonna have our Thanksgiving dinner. Is it midnight yet? Yeah, we're gonna have our Thanksgiving today. Me and Bridget. And then we're gonna go visit family on Friday, probably. But I'm off work until next Wednesday. Or this coming Wednesday. So I have 7 straight days off. It's fucking awesome. So I'm off today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we have a lot of time to stream. Yeah, okay. So is that both parts? Or do I need to get something to attach them? I don't like that sound. The letters R-E are carved into the plate. And S-T. Do we have to go back to the typewriter? Jerky in general goes hard, dude. You have to work really hard to mess up jerky. Oh, Jesus. I heard him, dude. Oh, he was coming down. There we go. She said it could easily be broken through. Castle sketch. If he's here, I could probably hide under this table. I heard that MF, dude. I know he's here. Bro, what in the fuck is this enemy? Oh my god. Fucking Bushin style cameo. Oh god, those messages were crazy, dude. The Facebook posts. This Shrek looking motherfucker. With no neck. Why are you just sitting? Fucking move. I bet it's going to be revealed that this guy's not really an enemy the whole time and that he's trying to help us. He casted a Harry Potter spell on him, dude. Jesus, appreciate that, Kendo.
I am Ricardo, keeper of the castle.
I know, he looked so sad as he walked away after doing this.
Hear about your accident. Your parents.
That didn't even look like her.
Hugo and Mistress Ayla are both deceased. You, Miss Fiona, are the sole surviving heir of Belly Castle.
144p cutscene.
Are you in pain, miss? Will you be alright? You've had a long day. Please, rest upstairs. Your bed has been prepared.
Yeah, we started the game running around in bed sheets, and she's like, I can't just run around in these. I have to find some clothes. And we find some clothes, and she might as well not be wearing them. Slides? Okay, well, this guy's definitely a villain. I don't put up with slides. The triple. Why'd they have to show that 3 times? I get it, dude. Also, the jiggle physics in this game are fucking crazy. Capcom, they were really in there. They were in their Japanese era when this came out for sure. I think they put out Dead Rising the same year as this, or very close. Because a lot of games were still being made and released for PS2 in 06. It was just such a popular system that it made perfect sense to continue doing that. Yeah, they spent the bulk of their time just to perfect the... If I just leave it like this, it may not make it through the night. Look at those reflections, though. That's so good. Yeah, Persona 4 very famously came out on PS2 in 2008. Like, they were still releasing shit for PS2 as late as 08. And I think even further than that, too. Like, Silent Hill Shattered Memories came out in 09. That was the last one that they officially released on PS2, though. That was over this way, right? Yeah. Unforgivable. A wire is bound to the poor animal. It's digging deeply into the dog's neck.
Go now, and don't get caught this time.
They censored a ton about Dead Rising too, with the remaster that just came out. I can't believe there are people out here that would do this to a poor helpless animal, and that man, so big and freaky. I just want to get out of this nightmare as soon as I can. What is all this? A thick wire encircling the trunk of the tree. Wire looked like it got snagged on something. So many wounds, so much blood. With all these wounds, it's no wonder you were howling in pain. Yeah, I was gonna say, I felt like it was one of those yearly release games. And the PS2 was actually being manufactured all the way up until the first year of the PS4, 2013. They were still manufacturing and releasing PS2s in 2013, which is just insane to me. Can she not crawl here? Or maybe I have to send the dog. Yeah, there's a hole here, but it's far too small for me. Where'd the dog even go? It just ran off. Wow, dude, I saved your life, and this is how you repay me? I see something right here. More of that. Oh god, that sound, I hear it every time that motherfucker is nearby. I didn't try to kill your watch streak, John. I announced yesterday when I was going to be back and what I was going to be doing. I added everyone, but welcome on in, by the way. Yes, we are officially back. After a 23-day hiatus, we're back. And you know what's changed? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Not a whole lot at all. Magnesia. So there's going to be an alchemy element to this, clearly, because I've gotten so many. Antimony powder, lavender, biscuitol, chamomile, chicken jerky, and magnesia. Where am I? I was in a car with my parents, and it's no good. Everything seems so fuzzy. I guess she is one of the maids working here. She's so beautiful, almost too beautiful. It almost seems unnatural. Would I consider myself a chill guy? Yeah. I have a reputation for having a very long fuse. It almost feels like it was custom tailored to fit me. It really clings to my shape quite nicely, although it feels a little tight in the chest area. So this machine is used to engrave letters into these plate things. The only question is, why build a machine for this sole purpose? What do the plates do? What's kind of crazy, this writing here? Over there? Or me saying that saying that I have a long fuse, as in I don't explode on people. You know, I have a reputation for having a lot of patience. I just want to put the terrible things I saw back there behind me. I'm not going back. What is this? Oh. What the fuck? Like, if you normally play fighting games online, exactly, yes. I went through that era of my life, and nothing is as frustrating as that. I'm not going back. No, I never said I literally never said I was not streaming Street Fighter 4 ever again. That was after Third Strike. That was the specific game that I said that night. Because I ran into a Hugo named Am I Pooping, and he was a C rank Hugo, and he just beat my ass, and I was completely lost in that match, so. I was like, until I learn what I'm doing. Well, actually, nah. Even if I did know what I'm doing, I'm still not going to stream it. Where the fuck did that dog go? Seriously, I guess we just gotta go back up the stairs and see if he ran up there. What is that fucking sound effect in the background, dude? It's driving me nuts. It's been playing relentlessly the whole game. But why do you ask if I would consider myself a chill guy? Just because of that emote? What even is that emote, by the way? It looks kind of familiar, but I don't know what it is. The only time I was not a chill guy was on Xbox Live in Street Fighter 4's heyday. And I specifically remember this dude named Volcanic Akuma 55. And you know what? I just had a shit day. I remember I took a test in college and I got a really shit grade on it. And I was like, you know what? I beat him over and over and over, and I just fucking unloaded on that bitch. I reached out to him I reached out to him in a message, and I was like, holy shit, you're fucking awful. You know, like, you're fucking terrible at this game. Get off the game. Don't ever play it again, and all this other shit. And he just responded and said, okay. All lowercase. Volcanic Akuma 55, if you're still out there, I apologize. You know what, dude? I had a shit day, and I just decided to take that out on you. But you know what? It's been over 10 years. Grow up. I don't think he lost any sleep over it. Medallion. Dude, this was like 2012. I can see the light flicker from the candles inside, but it's too dark to see anything else. In 2012, I was 17. So cut me a break, dude. Cut me a break. Yeah, he's been playing for a long time. The best Akuma I've ever played, honestly, Fat Block. Fat Block had a very, very strong Akuma. This seems like a major area. Yeah, I never got a chance to play Auto Demon, but I heard he was really good, and he did really well at EVO one year too. I think he either won or got second. The gate's been shut and locked solidly. It would be impossible to open it without a key. Okay, so I think I know where I'm gonna need to go. Cause I have those two plates now. One of them had RE and the other had ST. Knuckledew played Akuma. He didn't play Akuma against me. Anytime I ran into Knuckledew, I played Knuckledew at a Panda X Gaming tournament. And he didn't fuck around. He went straight to Guile. Yeah, Knuckledew is just one of those guys. He kind of came out of nowhere. I remember... Hey, what's up, Dude Core? This is a game called Haunting Ground. It's a very famous, very rare horror game put out by Capcom in 2006. And, yeah. I've been looking to play this one for a very long time. And so here we are. Got the DualShock 2 out and everything. You know how we do. Yes. But it's all stock, you know, console settings. Yeah, there's this one fucking guy that just keeps chasing us. To my knowledge, he's the only enemy in the game. What is going on, dude? These cutscenes are so fucking weird. Yeah, get his ass. Fucking take him out, dude. Up on the right analog stick. Oh, got him. Now stand the fuck up. Oh, is he gonna run? Oh, what a bitch. What a piss ant. What a piss ant this guy is to run like that. Let's fucking go. Looks a lot like the dog from RE4 as well. That helps us in the El Gigante fight. See, what I like about this game is her in-game model looks better than the CGI cutscene version. That's how you know you have a good game. A high-effort game, I should say. Because most of the time, the CGI cutscenes look unspeakably amazing, and then you look at the in-game graphics, they look like shit. But this is actually reverse, I would say.
What's your name? Huey? So you're Huey. Well, hi, Huey.
Additional dog commands. Huey has befriended you, giving him various commands via the right analog stick, or give him. Up commands. Normal mode, search the surrounding area. Battle mode. The dog is in battle mode. While biting enemy, press up to urge Huey on, increasing the amount of time he bites an enemy. Normal, call Huey to your side. While biting enemy, press down to stop him from biting the enemy. Left, scold. If he begins to act disobediently, scold him for his actions. This will have an effect on how he responds to you. Praise. If Huey is especially responded to a command or does something that is praiseworthy, then praise his actions. This will have an effect on how he responds to you. Also, praise Huey while nearby and he will slightly regain some stamina. R3, command him to sit. Order to wait. This increases his attack power. We have to attack when the dog is charged. Sometimes, depending on the circumstances, he may ignore some commands. In those instances, try approaching him and reissuing a command while you're standing next to him. If timed right, the scold command can also be effective in these situations. That seems like a lot, but hey, if it's like one of the most core mechanics of the game. Yeah, I remember just looking at your controller like, where is L3? Where is R3? Let me go pee really quick, you guys, and we'll get back to it. I think my hotkey to hide the camera doesn't work with... Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, let me go pee really quick. I'll be right back. I'm gonna do an echo snap just for you. Yes, I went invisible. I have teleported. It's a port key. Anybody else's girlfriend or wife just rewatch the same shows over and over until the end of time? I went in the living room and Bridget is kind of like pre-prepping our turkey and stuff, and she's watching True Blood, which she's probably seen True Blood in its entirety like 7 or 8 times, and she's restarting it again. Like, bro, other shows exist. I'm telling you, they exist. It's like Grey's Anatomy. She's seen every episode of Grey's Anatomy a shit ton and continues to watch it over and over. But hey, I play Silent Hill games over and over, so do I really have much room to judge? I guess not. Not me. I'm nowhere near as big of a Lord of the Rings fan as other people. I watch Scrubs a lot. See, real ones know that House is the better doctor show than Grey's Anatomy. I think House is a much better show. Yeah, House is fucking awesome. And that theme song with the Massive Attack teardrop. Dude, Scrubs is the best show ever made because the Fortnite default dance came from it. How could you ever argue otherwise? Poison. Down. I definitely can't show it. Hey, what's up, gas station? Shoutouts to Dr. Cox. Yeah, shoutouts to Dr. Jack Mehoff. How are you doing, by the way, Dude Core? It's good to see you, man. I see you in Lariat's stream, but I knew since it had been a while since I was live, I didn't know. If you'd remember about little old me over here in my corner. Anyways, there's something scribbled on the board. Oh, we already read this. Why did the game get fucking louder? I didn't touch the volume. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've been out here doing this for a long time, but it needed a break. I think you might have been here when I ended my last one. I needed a solid break, and 23 days was a good solid vacation from this. Alright. Oh my god. Transcended fighting games. Rest plate key. Oh shit, yeah, it just makes whatever I type. Well, you know, and fighting games are, you know, it's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Fighting games are, it's just too much. It can be too much sometimes, you know, the decision fatigue of mix-ups and worrying about throws or fucking anything, you know. Sometimes it's nice to just sit back and play a casual single-player game, you know. Reviewed some analog horror. So that's actually kind of in the works. I'm going to be doing some horror movie reviews and different things. That's going to be something that I'm absolutely going to be working on for my YouTube. The first one, of course, is going to be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because that's my favorite horror game of all time, as everybody knows. You felt that when your decision-making brain and your muscle memory connects on fighting games, it's like you're in the zone. Well, yeah, that feels great, but it, you know, it's like chocolate cake. It's good, but not all the time. You know, you can't have it all the fucking time, because that just leads to diabetes. And I don't want diabetes. Damn, she has like infinite stamina too. Yeah, I always prefer psychological because... Oh. Was I in here before? I think I was.
Good boy.
What the fuck?
Good boy. Stay. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Well, I guess he's not gonna listen. Hey, we're back where we... Who the fuck is this? She looks busy preparing dinner. Perhaps this isn't the best time to strike up a conversation. Wait, but wasn't there a staircase that... Yeah, it's down here. I don't think we need down here, though. We need this way.
Come on.
I can hear the dog growling in there. Did that actually work? Oh, fuck yes. Let's go. Yeah, so the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, unfortunately, was cursed. Well, not cursed, but it was doomed from the start because... Here's the thing. You guys know how these markets work, okay? What they call the ASIM horror game or whatever, where it's like multiplayer killers versus survivors. Dead by Daylight has that market firmly in its grasp, and pause, by the way. But Dead by Daylight has that market pinned down completely. You cannot just come in with a franchise-specific game trying to compete with it. It's not going to work. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface is already in Dead by Daylight. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a Killer Clown DLC for Dead by Daylight sometime down the line. Those games were just not going to succeed. They just weren't. Recovery points. Search a recovery point to calm Fiona from a state of panic and completely restore her stamina. However, please note that recovery points cannot be used while you're being pursued by an enemy. No, I did not, Dudecore. The toilets in the castle are communal? Guess I'll try holding it for now. Art the Clown in DVD? Yeah. I mean, that's like the big horror franchise right now, is it not? Terrifier and Terrifier 2. They just put out the third one too, I believe. What? Oh, it's a hiding spot. Okay. I was wondering what the hell she was doing. Okay. What was the point? Locked. Another hiding spot.
Good boy.
Always hated Puppet Master. The game's whack too. Yeah. You were saying something about, oh, the fourth kind. What is the fourth kind? Because the only movie that comes to mind when you say that is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah, what the hell is this lady up to? Oh, alien abduction. What? There's no knob. What do I do now? Wait, there is a hook here. Maybe if I attach something to it, I could use that in place of a doorknob. I don't think I have anything. Nope. Oh yeah, you can save at the clocks, I forgot. They made a movie/documentary style movie with the girl who plays in the Resident Evil movies, Mila Jovovich. Is that who you're talking about? Oh, let's have the dog stay.
Come on. Go, Huey.
Don't scold.
Huey.
What the fuck, dude? I wasn't trying to scold him.
Good boy. Come on. Come on.
He's mad.
Come on. Come on. Sit.
Okay. Now what did that do? Puppet. Okay, so we would need... What did him sitting here do, though? Oh, I hear something move. Okay, let's have him sit here again.
Sit. Good boy. Huey. Come on.
Dude, get your ass up.
Huey.
Alright.
Sit.
Something moves way down here. I don't know what, though. Wait. Follow me. Wait. Got some yams, my god. Yeah, there's even a note about how tight-fitting the clothes are. Oh, is it this? Maybe this moves when the switches. The wall looks weak here. Maybe if I hit it hard enough, I can break through it. It wouldn't be from us. Yeah. Late as shit, been battling the kid. Hey, no problem, dude. What's up? Yeah, it ain't gonna be from us. Oh, that sounds like that gate outside. Maybe it's something out here. Let's have the dog sit back and let's see if it's like the staircase out here or something.
No. Huey.
What the?
Come on.
What is he doing?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sit.
You better fucking listen. No, so it's not out here. He's still sitting? Oh, not the fucking luminescence, dude. Well, he's not on the thing anymore, so... I have a feeling it's that gate. What did the refresh do? What do you mean? Oh, are you talking about the 2020 refresh that they did? Oh, so they added treble. They added high frequency response to it a little bit. They boosted the highs, and I don't like that. I prefer it to sound nice and bassy and warm. So you can tell which one is the new and which one is the old, because the new ones have a label on the top as well, and the old ones are blank. So if you have a blank top one, you know you have the older version. So it's goated, yes. All you gotta do is shop for one that has a blank top. And there's a shit ton of them out there. They're actually cheaper too. The newer ones are a little bit more expensive. The thing is, everybody thinks that you want, you know, treble boosted clarity, but the reality is if you have a treble boosted mic, it gets fatiguing to listen to after a while. You don't actually want that. I don't know why I'm praising him. He hasn't done shit to deserve it. Yeah, and I mean, of course, if I were to talk right up against it, you get a little bit more bass, but first of all, that almost is a little bit too boomy, and second of all, nobody wants to talk that close anyway. So you do have to pull back a little bit to get a little bit more balance, but yeah, if you want to talk right up against it, that's what radio hosts do. In fact, radio hosts do this a lot of times. Z-Rock 103. That's what they do. But I don't do that. It was a good one. I took the ring from Schmegel. She started screaming and smashing shit. So I said, look, I can smash shit too. Bad first report card and bad midterm grades after. The ring is in the volcano. What the fuck? Oh no. Chaos. Absolute chaos has ensued. I'm going to make sure he stays here for a little bit longer. Okay. Got to do some investigation and find out what the fuck is actually moving when he sits there. If anything. Dude, I don't know. Don't ask me that question. That's a Dude Core original, is what that is. It's especially funny when you see people try to do a vocal fry to make their voice sound deeper. You guys ever heard that? They like get up on the mic and they barely talk because they think it makes their voice sound deeper. Just stop. If you're a squeaker, dude, if you're a fully grown man and you still have a squeaker voice, just own it. Just own it, dude. I don't have the bassiest voice ever, but I'm not gonna sit here and fuck. Hey everybody. Yes, I am here because it's like the shit you do after you have a voice crack where you're like, so anyways, as I was saying. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Nobody cares. I told Dude Corey got the perfect voice for streaming. Yeah, he needs the perfect mic, though. This is the perfect mic for streaming. Core husband, or whatever dude's name was. Oh, oh, are you talking about the, yeah, you're talking about that horror streamer that has like the insanely deep voice. You know, he has that voice because he had really bad acid reflux and it actually like fried his vocal cords a little bit. So he always naturally sounds like he's doing a vocal fry even when he's not trying to. That's called taking a negative and turning it into a positive, dude. You got an Electro Voice RE20, we can't be friends. That's the direct competitor to my mic. Do you have the... Okay, but here's the thing. No. You can still redeem. Do you have the beige or do you have the black version? This is a very important question. Did you get the beige one or the black one? Okay, we can't be friends. It's over. You know what? I still respect you as a person, but to choose a beige mic that looks like that, ooh. That's something else. What is this dog screaming about? You got a smashed iPhone, no more crack rocks. Oh, Roblox. I got it before the black one came out. That's fair. Yeah, the black one came out in like 2020, so.
Stay. Good boy. Come on. Come on.
Oh my god, the dog is so confused. Yeah, we're pre-2020. You know what? I can appreciate that. The thing about the RE20 is it actually has a little bit more bass response, but it extends a little bit further into the high end. I just don't really like that. For my voice, if I had a little bit more high end, it would be very fatiguing. You guys wouldn't want to listen to it. I wouldn't even want to listen to it. I don't like to listen to my voice anyway. I only monitor it to make sure I'm not screaming. Okay, dude, this is getting annoying. Where the fuck? At least we haven't been interrupted, but like, where the fuck? Broadcast Supply Worldwide doesn't charge tax on audio equipment. I was thinking about buying a Yellowtech Mika from there. The German over boom arm. I really like the look of the RE20 in the 309A shock mount with the repop pop filter. I think that looks really great, actually. Add it to the pile. For real, dude. I have way too many mic arms in this apartment. And I was thinking about getting another one. Just did a video holding my phone a full arm length from my face. Anyone that likes to listen to their own voice is a narcissist? True. And we all know people that are like that. Yeah, well, it's a combination of both, because you can do the vocal fry and try to make your voice sound deeper, but especially if you get right up on the mic. A lot of people like to do this if they don't have their camera on, because people can't see it. They're like, oh yeah, guys, appreciate the compliments, but this is just my regular voice. It's like, how dumb do you think we are, dude? Come on. You've been doing this long enough. I know better. Various formulae. That's an interesting. Various formulae and computations have been scribbled on the desktop. This goes way beyond something you would learn at the college level. Yeah, you can EQ it. Like, you could EQ it to make it sound that bassy this far away. You don't have to be right up on the fucking thing. Oh yeah, are you in my Discord? Pretty sure you are. I can't tell because all the names are truncated, but... In a world. You know, that's actually a, Oh, no problem. That's actually a Mandela effect. Yeah, dude, I was just gonna say. That's actually a Mandela effect. You can't find like a single example of one of those Don LaFontaine trailers actually starting with "in a world." So I don't know where that meme started, but it was a Mandela effect for me when I found out that he didn't actually say that at the beginning of any of those trailers. He only said it like in the middle or toward the end, but he never said it at the beginning. It never started with "in a world," you know? I was like, what the fuck? I could have sworn I remembered that shit. By the way, can we talk about some of the craziest Mandela effects, dude? Because there are some major ones.
Good boy. Come on.
Come on, dude. Is he really not just gonna jump 30 feet? I don't think he cares. Yeah, it sounds like a gate opening. So it's got to be that one gate that's outside. So if I can just run straight there. Oh, there it is, dude. See, exactly what I mentioned. I can tell you, you have a blue compass with the RE20, a BSW repop, and the 309A. Did I not just say that? I did just say that. You know what, dude? I noticed the fucking patterns. Oh god, I can see my mug on your screen though. I'm scared. You gotta put an NSFW tag on that, dude, before you scare people like that.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain wearing the fuzzy coat is a Mandela effect. A lot of people seem to remember a photo of him wearing like a pink fuzzy coat with sunglasses on, and that never existed. Alright. Run, bitch! The Fruit of the Loom cornucopia logo that never existed is a pretty crazy one too. Fuck, man, I don't think this is right. Where the hell is that gate anyway? I think after like 15 seconds the dog runs away anyway. Yeah, the Logitech version is not that good, and all they did was rebrand it anyway. Yeah, see, like... Dude, I've made zero progress. I've just run around aimlessly for the past, like, 25 minutes, having no clue what I'm doing. The issue with the blue compass is that... Oh, what does that sound? Yeah, the issue with the blue compass is that it has one tension wire. It's like a tension rod on the inside. And a lot of times from the factory, those are just wound up too much. And so even if you put like 6 pounds on it, it just keeps slowly rising up over time. It's really fucking annoying. That's one of the reasons why I went low profile. You can kind of see it. Hey, appreciate that, man. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay. Hang on.
In a world where no one can find real footage of LaFontaine saying anything that begins with "in a world," we find Buddy Lee is Buddy Lee in Buddy Lee.
Bro, what the fuck? You need to be doing this for real.
Man of Action starts Friday.
What the fuck? That literally sounds like... It may not sound exactly like LaFontaine, but it sounds damn close. What is that, dude? You need to be doing that for real. That's just a phone video, too. If you did that on your actual mic... I'm telling you, dude, you gotta send out the... You gotta get the Fiverr account going. You gotta charge people for those, and there you go. There's some more passive income. Well, it's not really passive. You gotta work for it, but you get what I mean. You need to be doing that shit for real. I especially love the Die Hard one where he's like, "It's Christmas Eve." That's how it starts. That's one of the best ones. Okay, even if you say no Diddy, you can't really get away with saying that, dude. A Dr. Cyrax cameo for Christmas? Oh no. Yeah, Cameo is so crazy. You just go on there and like hire a celebrity or a public figure to record a video for you. You can do that with Chris Hansen. A couple years ago, one of XQC's viewers had him record a video talking about juicers and shit. Very bizarre. No Diddy has No Diddy has limits. Like I said on YOLO stream, sometimes certain things that you say go so far beyond an AO, they need a TO. But you know what? I'm a nice guy, and I would never do something like that. But, it does happen every now and then. What'd you find? Buddy Lee, Man of Action. Movie trailer, 1998. Let's go. What have we got here? This better not be fake news. I swear to, if this is fake news, I swear to God. Me and you are gonna have words. I'm just kidding, dude. Cora, it ain't that serious. Oh wow, he actually did say it. Well.
In a world where integrity is in short supply and determination is found in small packages marked "Do not open until Christmas," stands a man 14 inches high with a backbone the size of Missouri. Buddy Lee is Buddy Lee in Buddy Lee, Man of Action. A Lee Dungarees production.
What the fuck? That was worse quality than the RE1 FMVs, dude. You had to like get a fucking microscope out to figure out which pixel was real. It was all fuzz. I like this comment. Really? What's your problem with it, dude? You have to be old to remember those. I'll tell you some of the earliest commercials I remember. Shaq Icy Hot, which people don't realize that commercial originally came out in like 1997. That shit was fucking all over the place. You couldn't escape the Shaq Icy Hot commercials. Free credit score, freecreditreport.com. That was like 2003 though that those started. I remember Avoid the Noid, which was one of those pizza places. I can't remember. Domino's Bad Andy promos. That I don't remember. Did you guys know that Don LaFontaine actually did a couple of Dragon Ball Z promos on Toonami? And also Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. Check those out. Peter Cullen and Don LaFontaine both did Dragon Ball Z promos on Toonami. Wow, it doesn't do shit. Who remembers Shake Weight? I know it was memed into oblivion, but the fact that they thought that nobody would was something else. A dude fucking swinging a weight back and forth at 300 mph. And then going, that's it. Like, what did you think people were gonna do? They knew what they were doing. Let's keep it 1,000. Chicken jerky again. Yeah, Budweiser frogs, I do remember. Simpsons also made fun of that too. I remember the Gatorade Is It In You ads, where it was like a guy and a girl, and it was this really weird, fucked up version of that song. Anything you can do, I can do better, or something like that. And you could tell they weren't actually doing shit. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the Nightbot is very... Oh, I kind of do remember that, dude. I kind of do. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't mess around, but you can be permitted. Let's see. Yeah, this thing. I kind of do remember this, actually. This looks very familiar. You guys remember when Pizza Hut used to be actually worth going in? Like, you would get your plates and everything, and you'd put the pizza on the plates and cut it, and there would be arcade machines in there and everything. Good times, good times. At least I could clog my arteries in good company, you know? Okay, what in the fuck do I do? Seriously, I've been wandering around aimlessly for ages now. I've made zero progress. I'm just yapping with reckless abandon. They had the buffets too. It's yeah, buffets is what I'm talking about. Those were awesome. The Pizza Hut buffets were the shit. A hand-drawn sketch. A section of the rooms in the basement have been colored in red. Oh, did that like add it to my existing map or something? That was weird. The Wendy's salad bar? Hell yeah, dude. Remember when dollar menus genuinely existed? You could go to McDonald's and get like 4 sandwiches for $4. How crazy is that, dude? Nowadays, if you want 4 sandwiches from a place like that, you'd have to spend at least $10, if not more. And especially if you DoorDash that shit, dude, DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, all those food delivery apps, those are like the single biggest ripoffs you will ever see. Taxes, fees, tip, all that shit. By the time you're done paying for 2 people, it's easily $30 to $40 minimum. $1 junior bacon cheeseburger. A single cheeseburger was 69 cents. Yep, I remember that. Double cheeseburger for like $1.49 was insane. Nowadays it's like $5. Taco Bell had fourth meal for a while where they were talking about, oh, it's after dinner but before breakfast, and they also had really cheap shit then too. See, I remember Taco Bell fourth meal because they advertised that a ton during the very first NBA season I ever watched from start to finish, which was 05-06. In 2005, 2006 was kind of when I started to learn about who LeBron James was. I didn't know much about him before that because I just had never really watched sports. And that's the thing about Cleveland sports. We always draft like generational talent and then squander it. That's the one thing we're good at doing. I won't DoorDash shit. I like to I live too close to anything. You can name this lazy scumbag I live with, Will. What the fuck? Just fucking, yeah, I was gonna say. Just fucking going in on her, dude. Holy shit. Oh yeah, dude. And Chipotle, it's like, it's well known that Chipotle basically gets the old scraps of meat and whatever else to put on the delivery orders, and if you actually go in, you get the fresh stuff. So it's literally not even worth it to order. You may as well just go in, you know? They're gonna scrape up the fucking gristle and fat filled meat at the bottom of the tray to throw in your delivery order. Just fucking love I called her a lazy scumbag. Jesus Christ, man. Man is fed up. Alright, I'm officially lost, you guys. I'm officially lost. I think we table the game for right now. I'm not done streaming, but I'm gonna table the game for right now. I'm too busy yapping, and I need to be able to focus. Oh shit, one of my songs is missing too. I just noticed. I've Been Losing You is missing. I need to find that. My future wife wonders why she's broke, drinking $9 coffee every day in DoorDash. I want to beat her, but it's frowned upon in modern days. If it was the 1950s, the cops would have been on my side. Holy shit, dude. That's a little bit too far. Holy. Loud noise incoming. Alright, sorry about that. That was my green screen thing rolling up. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys see how much brightness I had on me and you wonder why? That's why I was wondering why it didn't look bright on me. So here's how we fix that. There we go. That's closer to my regular lighting. I don't know, dude. That's a question, but I don't know the answer to it. You tell her welcome to the family, son, like Jack Baker. My God. That's dark as hell, dude. Alright, guys. It's time to bust open YouTube. My God. It's time to bust open YouTube. You already know. Bronny James is faking an injury to avoid playing basketball. Oh wow, true and real? Any truers in the chat room? Oh shit. Yeah, you see why I have to. No, dude. There we go. Now I can slide this bitch wherever I need it. Look at that. No, I know you were just joking. It's just holy shit. It's like that fucking Charles Barkley joke where he said like why do you not give a woman a watch because there's a clock on the stove or whatever. It's just like blatant, you know. I've heard it all before. All right, let's bust open YouTube. I got a video for the Discord. Oh, all right. Let's see it. I'm not gonna lie though, Dude Core, I actually do want to try the RE20 someday. I really do want to try it, just out of curiosity. But it's such an investment, and like I don't want to deal with fucking returning it if I don't like it or any of that shit. I just would like to try it with the 309A especially. Let's see. Yeah, you have to tweak the SM7B as well. No mic is going to be, it's never going to be unavoidable. Yeah, I actually recommend, here, let me show this. I don't recommend the Cloud Lifter because it actually introduces noise. I don't know if the Z does, but specifically the CL1 introduces a lot of noise, but I'll tell you one that doesn't is this one right here. This does not introduce noise. Cathedral Pipes is it's a company in Southern California. They're a small business. And they sell this, which is basically the exact same thing as the Cloud Lifter. And I plug this in, and it reduces my noise significantly from the Cloud Lifter. Yeah, you can adjust the impedance on it. That I'm sure that would help a lot. But yeah, this is a very good one. You just want to get some of these things, which are just these little non-slip, sticky things you put on the bottom, because it doesn't have any non-slip stuff on it. You put it in shit posts. Oh god. Well, if it's in shit posts, we're in for some fun.
How long as I've been knowing you?
What the?
Every week, every other week, you got a black eye.
That's a lie. I was not with a black eye for like a month or two.
What the hell is this, dude?
How long as I've been knowing you? Every week, every other week, you got a black eye.
That's a lie. I was not with a black eye for like a month or two.
Well, a month or two. That's, nothing anybody can say, really. The proof is right there. The Z comes with them, yeah. I had a Cloud Lifter CL1 for a long time, but I use the Go XLR as my mixer, and it's just not really necessary. I mean, it helps, yeah, but the Cloud Lifter just adds a lot of that fucking really annoying fizzy white noise that I hate. You just hear the whole fucking time in your background. Not fun. That's for sure, not fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, I saw Mr. Beast officially responded to like the Dogpack 404 stuff and everything, but the video's like 2 hours long. We ain't got time for all that. Audient ID44 is a very, very good interface as well. Good old South Side Chicago. Yeah, I don't like Focusrite at all. I had a Scarlett Solo 3rd gen for a bit and it was terrible. Oh, actually, speaking of that, check this out, because I actually have some clips back when I had that Focusrite, so you can hear how fucking horrible it sounded. And now, arguably, it was some of my fault too, because I didn't know how to set gain correctly, but you could hear me breathing and everything. It's actually insane. Let's see. Let's just go old. The oldest possible clips. I'll have to go. I'll have to do it. New camera. Holy shit, dude. You guys want to see some really old shit?
It's a new game. Let's play it hype. Let's get on the hype train.
Oh my god. Dude, I was like 40 pounds heavier in these old clips too, so be ready for that. Three years ago. Okay, we're still not to the shitty stuff though. Yeah, so this is when I literally put new mixer Go XLR 3 years ago. So I've had it for a little over 3 years. Before that, I had a Go XLR Mini for a while. And then before that, I had a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. Let's see. It should appear. There's the first, and we can avoid the second. Goodbye, sir. Pretty sure this is when I had the Focusrite. Dead by Daylight. When the hell was I playing that?
Just making me want to do it.
Who the hell just... Yeah, dude, this is ancient history right here. Holy shit. Oh yeah, here's me playing my day one Honda and beating a not so good Ryu. And for some reason I like popped off on this guy. Listen, you can hear the breathing and the stick sounds and everything. Fucking horrible.
Oh!
Okay, it wasn't that hype, dude.
Get that weak shit out of here. Get that weak fucking shit out of here.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Terrible green screen settings. The hat's all fucked up. I literally look like a hobo in this clip. What in the fuck was I thinking? Still drinking coffee with a straw, though. That never changed. I had DT 1990s back then.
Everybody relax.
Actually kind of downgraded. Yeah. These were tough days, dude. I genuinely tried to do a 365-day stream challenge. Because when I get into things, I don't like to just do them half-assed. I like to fucking commit just all the way.
Stop it.
Hey, Inter. What's your name again?
Why do I look like a fucking alien in this clip?
Yeah, Emma. Make yourself useful and find us a way in.
Look at that.
What does it look like? I want to know. Pulled a tendon at track practice and I don't think I can run for very long.
Ugh. God, this is just so it's so old, dude. I'm never gonna delete these clips though, because yeah, they're cringy and everything like that, but you know what? It's memories. It's good memories. And it's also just, you know, it's also just kind of like it's like hash marks, you know? Like over time, you just learn certain things and then the stream gets to where it is because you're just naturally learning. So I like seeing the progression over time of me actually learning how to do my shit. The sad part is though, a lot of those streams are from, or a lot of those clips are from streams that are not archived. I do have an archived channel, which by the way, not that this really matters because it really doesn't, but one video on this channel finally cracked 1,000 views. And it was the one of me watching the Smart Schoolboy 9 Nightmare Fuel from 2 weeks ago. I really don't care about views on this channel, but let me see. I should be able to open this in Chrome. Yeah, this is the stream archive channel, and we have over 500 streams archived going all the way back to 2021. Yeah, so the oldest videos are from December of 2021, but I was doing this shit in 2019. We just weren't archiving then. But yeah, this one of Smart Schoolboy 9 for some reason popped off. I have no idea why. In terms of this channel, it did, at least. Because these are all completely unedited. This is just a VOD dump channel. That's all it is. I found a video of me being so drunk I was in 4-wheel drive to get to bed. Holy shit, in 2021, I can't remember the last time I drank. What? I certainly didn't read that right, did I? Oh, I was gonna say, because if you meant that as in driving, what the fuck, dude? I found a video of me drunk driving from 2021. Holy shit. Highly questionable, deeply unpleasant and troubling, dude. Yeah, I've never been that drunk in my life, I gotta say. That I would have to be really fucked up to be that drunk. Today's Wednesday, right? Okay. Alright, so we're going to continue Haunting Ground next stream. I will be back tonight as well. Yeah, it was really nice to come back and see everybody. Dudecore, Wang, Kendo, Dr. Red was here for a bit. Lariat was here for a bit. A few other people. Cassette was here, I believe. Was Cassette Quest here? I think there was other substances involved and I only drink liquor straight. Yeah. Well, once you get to mixing, certainly not a lot of good can happen. Well, not a lot of good can come of that. But anyways, it was good to come back. I'm going to definitely be on top of getting these VODs uploaded a lot faster. And we're going to try to make our way through Haunting Ground and not get stuck like I did tonight. Because I want to see what the fuck happens. But either way, if anybody wants to join the Discord, you're not already in there. I actually hang out in voice pretty regularly now. So if you ever want to just talk, you know, outside of this whole context of the stream and everything, I'm in there quite a bit. And we are going to be doing some more watch parties. But with that being said, I'm going to break the chains on room 302 in 3, 2, 1. I will, Dudecore. Put it in game suggestions. There's a text channel called game suggestions. Put it in there and I'll take a look.